So where are you watching me from? I would like to know. All right, I would like to know where you are watching me from. So do well to use the comment section to communicate and drop your current location. I want to see those who are listening to me from Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Indian, Pakistan, and anywhere you are listening to me from. So do well to let me know in the comment section. All right, let me know in the comment section. Okay. All right, let me know. Okay, good. I'm seeing Bra from South Africa, Victor from South Africa. Okay. Asaba. Okay, I'm seeing Onyebuchi from Asaba. All right. Yes, do let me know where you're chatting me from. I'm waiting for you so that we can kick off from here. All right. Kenis from Maduguri. Kenis from Maduguri. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. Kenis from Maduguri. All right. Okafo from Turkey. Kenneth from Kenya. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. All right, so let's take a deep dive into market analysis. So let's take a look at this trade on USDJPY. USDJPY. So as our usual practice is, I've said that when you open your chart, all right, you want to ask yourself few questions. Number one, what is the market structure? All right, and we will start with the higher time frame, because like I used to explain, I said you use the higher time frame to get a broader view of the market, and you use the smaller time frame to get a closer view of the market. All right, the higher time frame for a broader view, the lower time frame for a closer view. So the higher time frame helps you to see how the market is operating in the broad scale. All right, while the lower time frame helps you to zoom close, and you can see closely what is currently happening. All right, what is happening at the moment, and that is what we are doing now. So first thing first, we have gone to the higher time frame, the monthly time frame, and we want to know what is going on. What is the market structure? Is the market in an uptrend, or is the market in a downtrend? Now, like we looked at it earlier last week, we can see that the market is quite in a range. All right, the market is in a range. Obviously, the market is in a range. Now, we want to map out the minor and major support and resistance level. That's the second thing we want to do. You want to know what level is the market currently. You map out the resistance and the support levels that you can see, both the minor and the major support levels. All right, great. So as you can see now, we have been able to put the market structure into support and resistance zones, demand and supply zones. All right, now we have it at demand and supply zones. So you see the market at this level here is the demand zone, and that's why you see so much push up to the upside, and then it gets to the supply zone, which is the resistance level, and then there was a pushback. All right, and now market has been consolidating at this level. All right, market has been consolidating at this level, and we can see that there is a final push up that broke through this resistance level. This push up here broke through this resistance level. All right, now we want to know what is going to happen next. Don't forget, we are on the monthly time frame, which tells us that each candle on this time frame is formed in 1 month. So it will take 1 month, right, to actually form this, to actually get the candle to be formed in this time frame. All right, great. Now we want to look at the weekly time frame, because now the monthly time frame has given us a story, a picture that the market was previously consolidating within this resistance and support level. All right, and now the market has broken through this resistance level. Now the question is this: what next from here? Are we expecting an extension to the upside, a continuous bullish run to the upside here, or are we expecting a pullback? Now let's take it closer, the weekly time frame. Great. Now we can see what's happening here, that there is a breakout from this resistance level, because we can see price footprint at this level. We can also see price footprint at this level. Okay, same thing here. We can also see price footprint here. Okay, now we zoom closer. Looking at this trade, there might be a pullback, but then how do we make sure we get a confirmation that there will be a pullback? We go to the daily time frame. Now as you can see that on the daily time frame, the market, this is the level via which the market broke, right, the resistance level, and the market broke it to the top. Now we can see that there is a rejection, a bearish candle here. All right, which is the market closed bearish yesterday. Okay, but we don't have a confirmation of a bearish movement. Okay, what will confirm that the market is going to go bearish is when this candle, right, closes below this bullish candle, right, this bullish candle here. If this candle closes below this bullish candle, or there is another candle after today, the next candle now close below this bullish candle here, we might be expecting a drawdown, like to this level, right, a pullback to this level. So because this level being the previous resistance level, will now turn support here. Don't forget, this resistance level is a key resistance level. If you look at it, we are on the daily time frame now. If you look at it, let's look at it on the weekly time frame, so that you can see that this level is a very significant resistance turned support here. All right, now that this resistance has been broken, if you see that this resistance here is solid, this one is solid, and then this one was finally broken, right? So this resistance level now will now turn support, which means the market will now be finding it hard to break down to the downside. Okay, right? So now what do we expect let's go back to the daily time frame. What do I look out for in this market? What I look out for is quite simple. So I look out for the market coming to retest this level, which is now the support level, the resistance turn support level, and the inability for the price or for the market to break through that level might mean that there would be a push up. All right, so this is what I'm expecting from this market. All right, except otherwise, and that is why your stop loss is very significant, very significant. All right, so now let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So you see, for swing traders might see this market as a short opportunity. However, there might also be another opportunity for a trader looking at the 4 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour time, the 4 hours time frame. All right, let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. Good. Now we can see what is actually happening here right now. That on the 4 hours time frame, okay, that on the 4 hours time frame, there is a pullback. All right, and at this pullback, there are some the market is trying to push up a bit. Now, if you look at what is happening here, let me see what okay. If you look at what is happening here, now, if the market breaks out of this box, all right, if the market breaks out of this box and breaks out to the downside, breaks out of this box, we might be having a pullback. Like I said, on the higher time frame, we'll be having a pullback here before we now have the market, pump up. All right, so on this trade here, we would have to wait for what the market will do within this box. If there is a further upward bullish momentum, all right, then our bearish momentum at this level might, will be irrelevant. All right, which means, because if the market breaks out of this box now, there would continue to be a bullish momentum. Now, let's check out for other trade opportunities on the USD CHF, the USD CHF market. Now let's go to the monthly time frame. Now, on the monthly time frame, we can see what's happening. It's so clear that the market has been in consolidation for years. Now, let's zoom closely to see what the market is doing currently. Now, you could see so much bullish momentum coming in this month. This month is this month is April. We can see so much bullish momentum coming in here. Now, this bullish momentum here has to be watched, all right, and it means a lot. So you can see that on the monthly time frame, the USD CHF is in a consolidated market with a potential to the upside, all right, which means the market has the potential to touch this level. All right, if not possibly break out from it. All right, as you can see, the market has that potential to touch this level, or if possibly break out from it. Now, what would make this bullish candle, very a good signal for us is this. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, you will see that there is so much momentum to the upside here. Now, don't forget, if you look at this very well, let me get the look at this. I'm coming. Oh my God. Right, I want to, so that we can all see what I am trying to point out. Okay, now you can see so much bullish momentum coming in. Okay, now, so there's something I want you to see here. If you look at this closely, you will discover that this market here closed above this one. All right, and the next one closed above the previous one, and the next one closed above the previous one. Now, this is how you track bullish momentum. All right, when the close of the previous of the current market is higher than the close of the previous market, then you know that there are some bullish power coming in. So it's more like this market now is moving this way. Do you get that? Now, if you look closely, you would see that there have been, this level here is a key resistance level. Okay, this level here is a key resistance level. All right, and you can see that bullish momentum coming in, market closing up, above the previous close, market closing above the previous close, market closing above the previous close, and finally a breakout from this key resistance level. All right, now you can see that we now have a final breakout from this key resistance level. There's a name for this pattern in forex trading. We call it the ascending triangle. The ascending triangle. So this is the ascending triangle before your eye. It shows that the market is moving in an ascending order, in an ascending pattern. All right, now this ascending pattern is an indication of a bullish momentum, which we can see that has practically showed up here. All right, now what do we expect from this market? Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. Now you can see what is happening here. Now this is the daily time frame. You can see how clearly the market is moving in an ascending order. And then let's zoom in to see how the market broke out of this resistance level, right? That is keeping the ascending market from breaking through. And we can see how the breakout occurred at this level. All right, when the breakout occurred, we saw the market pulled back. The following day after the breakout occurred, the market pulled back. That's the symbol of this red candle. It indicates that there was a pullback. And currently from that pullback now, we are seeing a bullish momentum again. So where do I see this trade going next? On the daily time frame, for me, I look out for the next resistance level. And like I said, how do I identify the next resistance level easily? I go to the line chart. So with the line chart, I'm able to see the contours, right, of the market. Okay, the contours of the market, and this is the next resistance level. Okay, now back to the candlestick. So we can see clearly what is happening here. So what position would I take at this level? I am buying. All right, however, I want to confirm my position by looking at the lower time frame, the 4 hours chart. Now see what is happening, or see what happened on the 4 hours chart. Okay, let me bring this in a box. All right, see what is happening here. Okay, now there is what? A breakout to the upside and a pullback. Then you could see the rejection candles here. I hope you're getting it. You could see the rejection candles here. Okay, now these rejection candles indicate that what? There is a support level at this place. All right, there is a bullish momentum at this place. That is why you can see so many 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes, wicks, and these wicks are to the upside. Okay, you can see these wicks here, and you see the bullish momentum coming in. So what do I want to do on this trade? For me, I believe this trade will break out of this box and will go bullish. So what do I want to do? I want to buy. Now, but before I buy, I want to determine my stop loss and my resistance level. So my stop loss will be this market, this place, this resistance level. That's where my stop loss would be. All right, so I've determined my stop loss. I place a buy. Now, having placed a buy, I would come over and edit and put in my stop loss. My stop loss is 0.94785. 0.94785. Okay, and my take profits, let me make it 100 pips. 100 pips away from my entry point. 94800. Okay, yeah, I'm coming. Right, let me just yeah, let me make it 100. Yes, okay, good. All right, I can increase my stop loss using my, okay, because I want to see more space. Let me go to the daily time frame. All right, I'll put my take profit up here, you know, up here. Good. So if this trade goes against me, let me zoom in. Okay, so if this trade goes against me, I'm losing $6, and I can push this up higher, but then if this trade goes for me, I'm making $7. So it's more or less like 50-50. Okay, that's for those who want to who are intraday traders. However, if you are a swing trader, so most definitely you are looking out for the price to reach this level, possibly pull back to this place, and then start the bullish momentum again. All right, I hope that's clear. So if you are a swing trader, you want to wait for the price to pull back and start a bullish momentum again. All right, so we are set our stop loss and take profit. So like I said, don't take a trade without determining your stop loss and your take profit. Don't take a trade without determining your stop loss and take profit. All right, now, so we have taken a trade on this. We are expecting a bullish momentum. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame now, let's see what the 1 hour time frame is doing here. Okay, good. So we see what the market is doing here on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so we are expecting to be in profit. Yeah, so since our stop loss and our take profit is set, we can stay calm and wait for the market to give us the result. Don't forget, I've always said that risk management is very, very important. Risk management is very, very important. Okay, so let's look at let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, now let's start with the monthly time frame. Okay, so I think I've even done some. Let's make something clear here. Okay, good. All right, so if you look so closely, the first thing you want to ask yourself is, what is the market structure? What is the market structure? Is the market in a bullish momentum, or is the market in a bearish momentum? So you want to map out your support and resistance level as well. Of course, we can see that the market has been in a bearish momentum for a while. Now, if you zoom in on the monthly time frame, you also see that this is a resistance level, this is a support level. So you can also go to the line chart to identify it clearly. All right, now having identified that clearly, okay, there is now a need to go on the next lower time frame, which is the weekly time frame. Now if you look closely on the weekly time frame, you will discover that the markets, okay, look at this, there's a resistance level here turned support. Let's zoom into, okay, good. So there's a resistance level here turned support. All right, now this resistance level turned support has been broken to the downside. Now what do we expect from price at this point? Now if you also look so closely, you will discover that the candles, the last three candles, all right, are showing a wick to the downside. All right, a wick to the upside, which shows that a sell pressure coming in, a sell pressure is coming in at this end. All right, now, okay, so let's look at it in the daily time frame. So if you look at it in the daily time frame, you see what price is currently doing. All right, so more or less it's obviously that the price broke through this area. So you see now, this is the breakout candle. All right, then there is a rejection to the upside. Okay, now if you look at it here from this perspective, I am seeing the price go down. There is a higher chance that the price will continue to go down, more or less coming to touch this next support level, right? This next support level. Okay, so from this trade now, I am looking for a sell position. Now, for me to determine if it's a right time to sell or not, I go to the lower time frame further. That's the 4 hours. Now on the 4 hours, I would see the drama clearly, what is actually playing out. Now, so clearly you can see that the drama is now obvious, right? The drama is very obvious. If you look at this place now, it's full of drama. All right, the pressure, the sell pressure is at this region. A lot of sell pressure at this region. So what do I expect from this level? All right, my biggest guess is that there will be a further decline in price. So what do I want to do is I want to short this market. All right, I want to short this market. So this is a 4 hours time frame. Now maybe somebody is there and not really convinced enough if you should short the market. Now let's look at what is happening on the 1 hour time frame. Good. So if you see that the 1 hour time frame tells us better story of what is truly happening. All right, of what is truly happening. So we can see so much sell pressure to the downside. All right, now I'm shorting this market. Where am I putting my stop loss and where am I putting my take profit? So I'm putting my stop loss above this box, this resistance level, and I'm putting my take profit at the next support level. All right, at the next support level. Okay, I'm coming at the next resistance level here on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, good. So we place a sell. Okay, good. So we place a sell here and we set our stop loss and take profit. So our stop loss is 1.30993 and our take profit is 1.29789. So let's look at higher time frame, daily time frame. Okay, good. So if you look closely now, my stop loss, if the trade goes against me, right, then I'll be stopped out of the market at and lose $6. All right, but if the trade goes in my favor, I will be making $15 out of this trade. Okay, so as we can see here, this was happening within this box. Look at the candle. This daily time frame now. Look at this candle now. Housing just one single box. All right, box. Now you would see how many 1 hour candle is contained in this daily candle that is just forming now. So that's telling you that a broader view to a clearer view. All right. So as you can see it here. You can see it clearly. A sell pressure to the downside. A sell pressure to the downside. Obviously sell pressure. All right. So this is how to analyze the market. Like I said, when you open a trade, you are asking yourself, what is the current market structure? All right. Now, having understood the current market structure, which is, are we in a bullish market, or are we in a downtrend? Are we in an uptrend, or are we in a downtrend? Your ability to answer these questions would now take you to the next one, to say, okay, I need to identify this next support and resistance level. Identify the next support and resistance level, all right, on a higher time frame. Now, when you look at the higher time frame, you identify the next support and resistance level. You also look at the last 3 candles of those resistance level, of those at the resistance level or at the support level. Now, it is these last 3 candles that will tell you the story of what is currently happening. All right. And then when you zoom in from the monthly time frame to the weekly time frame to the daily time frame, you will see more and more clearer and detailed information of what is actually going on in the market. And this would help you to make informed decisions, either to buy or to sell. And like I said, don't buy or sell, don't trade if you have not identified your stop loss and your take profit level. If you've not identified your stop loss and take profit level, then you need to stay out of trade. If you are confused on a particular trade, then don't take it. All right, only take trades that you are confident about and you are willing to lose the amount you are set on the stop loss. All right, this is so that you can mitigate against the risk of a downside. So right now, I'm opening the platform for questions and answers. So if you have questions, you can always ask in the comment section. No, you can't take profit below the stop loss. Once the market gets to your stop loss and hits your stop loss, you'll be kicked out. All right, you'll be prevented from losing more. All right, so your stop loss now has mitigated your exposure to risk. To set your stop loss, you can always come to this toolbox here. All right, where you see your trades, okay, the ticket number, the ticket ID, the time, the type of trade you've taken, the volume, the price, and this is SL. SL means take profit. Stop loss. TP means take profit. So if you double click on this, it will bring this out. Then you will use this tool to set your stop loss and use this to set your take profit. Okay. So how to analyze the news before trading? Of course. All right. So if you want to, let's say today we are expecting a news on the USD by 2 p.m. West African time. For me, I recommend not trading before the news, because especially news that are very significant to the market can react, all right, in a fast way that, you know, beyond the imagination of the trader. So when there is a news, my personal recommendation is that stay out of it. Stay out of the market when there is a news. After the news have been released and you are able to understand what is going on, then you can position and take a trade. All right. Yes. So your risk to reward is not compulsory you use 1-to-1. It is preferable you use 1-to-2. All right, which is you are twice, you get twice the reward that you might lose. All right, so which means you are losing 1% and you are gaining 2%. Okay, that is it. So it is not advisable. It is not advisable to do a 50-50 trade. Like you are exposing your account to a 50-50. It is not advisable. So for persons who want to set stop loss, you can use support and resistance level as your stop loss. So if you watch earlier, I use my stop loss and my support and resistance level to determine the level at which I want to enter. So if you look at this now, this is a stop loss line, but it is at a resistance level. All right, that is it. Any other question? So the 50-50 trade I took is for the purpose of these lectures. All right, now, and that is so that to mark out my stop loss and my take profit. So if you look at this closely, my stop loss is, if the market kicks against me now, I might lose $6. But if the trade goes in my favor, that is coming. I want to get some. Okay, so if the trade goes in my favor now, that is I'll be making $15. So that is not a 50-50 trade on the GBP USD. All right, that is a 2:1. All right, risk to reward 1:2 risk to reward exactly. And if you look at the trade I took on USD CHF, okay, that's more like a 50-50. All right, but that is what I'm going to do if I'm taking this trade for a short period of time, like I explained earlier. So if you are a swing trader, you want to it will determine your position size and how long you want to stay in the market. All right, if you are an intraday trader, then you don't want to stay in the market where you feel might give you a 50-50 chance. All right, you want to be in a market that will give you 1 to 2 chances of winning. All right, so risk to reward 1:2, right? 1% for risk, 2% for reward. All right, which analysis is the best, fundamental or technical? All right, so in the financial market there is no best in quotes. All right, there's no best analysis. All analyses are very important. All right, all analysis are very important, and what is important is for you to make money. Okay, and making money, for you to make money in forex, you don't take away anything you feel is less significant, because that might be very significant. So for fundamental analysis and technical analysis, they are both significant. Okay, so you might be taking a trade on a technical analysis now, and price action is telling you is going bullish, and of course a news comes out and then the entire market turns or around. Okay, so you don't want to throw fundamental analysis out the window and hold technical analysis in absolute wholeness. All right, so your ability to understand and use the tool is also very vital to your success as a trader. All right, so I'll do a quick recap again on how to analyze the market. So when you open the market, you ask yourself one question. Number one, it is, what is the market structure? Are we in a bull market or are we in a bear market? Is the market in an uptrend or is the market in a downtrend? Secondly, you map out your support and resistance level, identifying demand zones and support supply zones. All right, having identified this would help you to actually position yourself for what trade to take, what position to take. All right, having mapped out your support and resistance level, you want to look at the last 3 candles on the higher time frame, monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame. Then with this, you now want to zoom closer on the 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame, to understand what the market is currently doing. Now this would now help you to see clearly how to structure your position, if it's a good time to buy or if it is not a good time to buy. All right, so I believe you have gotten a great knowledge and lesson from this. So please, you have the opportunity to still come back to watch this session, all right, and go over it and practicalize what you have been taught. Okay, you've learned how to take trades, how to analyze the market, what to look at and what to identify. This will actually guide you in your trading journey. All right, so join me next week. I look forward to having you. Let's have another live trading session where we'll learn practically how to take trades, and make profits from them. Thank you very much.